Three revolutions in one. We've got the money revolution. That's really Bitcoin and Ether. And that is what Art Laffer, my mentor, said, oh my gosh, this is the rules-based monetary system I've been waiting for since we went off the gold exchange standard in the early 70s. It's a very big idea. I think when people think of artificial intelligence, they have an internet mindset. What's going to be the killer app here? That's not the right question. You want to figure out how to harness AI to increase productivity.
The future of finance is undergoing a dramatic transformation driven by cryptocurrencies, decentralized finance, and AI. These innovations are challenging traditional systems and providing everyday investors with new opportunities and greater accessibility. In today's video, Cathie Wood, CEO of ARK Invest, shares insights on these changes during an engaging conversation with Grant Cardone. Wood explores Bitcoin's role in the monetary revolution, emphasizing the creation of a rules-based monetary system and the significance of decentralization and transparency. She highlights ARK's commitment to Bitcoin, DeFi, digital property rights, and AI, all aimed at empowering individual investors through cutting-edge technologies. Despite facing challenges, Wood believes DeFi will thrive, echoing the resilience of the internet. ARK Invest is focused on leveraging the disruptive financial impact of Bitcoin and DeFi. Let's take a look at some highlights from Cathie Wood's interview with Grant Cardone for deeper insights. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications for more innovative finance content and expert interviews. Enjoy the video.
But if we're in a world of disruptive innovation, the likes of which we have not seen in more than 100 years, then the risk is that the traditional world order is going to be disrupted. So that is not a place of safety. But the reason that happened was the tech and telecom bust, 08, 09, and feelings of career risk and business risk. So a very defensive posture. And yet all of this innovation, the seeds of which were planted in the 20 years that ended in the tech and telecom bubble, those seeds have been germinating and they are beginning to flourish. And so this very defensive posture is inconsistent with the possibilities ahead. ARK Invest and all of our ETFs, which you mentioned, so ARKK, ARKW, all of those are in the public equity markets, but we call ourselves the closest you'll find to a venture capital company in the public equity markets where stocks are listed on exchanges. And our due diligence is centered around something called Wright's Law, which is a relative of Moore's Law. Okay. So what we're trying to figure out is how quickly the costs associated with these new technologies are going to fall, and how quickly those cost declines will turn into price declines, which will enable these new technologies to scale across sectors. So we're looking at mass market opportunities caused by technologically enabled innovation that can be measured. The cost declines can be measured. We're very methodical about that. Three revolutions in one. We've got the money revolution. That's really Bitcoin and Ether. And that is what Art Laffer, my mentor, said, oh my gosh, this is the rules-based monetary system I've been waiting for since we went off the gold exchange standard in the early 70s. It's a very big idea. Then we've got the financial services revolution. FTX has certainly heard it. But what was FTX? Sam Bankman-Fried did not even like Bitcoin. He didn't like it because it was too decentralized, too transparent, and he couldn't control it. FTX was completely opaque and centralized. It almost proves the point that this movement towards decentralization and transparency is the wave of the future. And we do think DeFi, it is. We're convinced of it. DeFi has had a setback. But this is what always happens early in
the internet busted in 2000. It didn't go away.
And then the third revolution is digital property rights. As an economist by training, there is nothing like property rights to raise people and countries out of poverty. This is digital property rights. There's going to be the digital and the physical world will be meeting each other. But if you look at how, maybe not your children, because I know they're homeschooled, so they probably, but if you look at how young people spend their lives, how much of their lives do they spend online?
Yeah.
And their identities are now being formed online. And the authenticity of that identity, the ownership of that identity is becoming critically important to them. So it's a world that you and I are not living in, but it is alive and well, and it is going to burgeon in a way that is going to surprise people who are not paying attention.
Cathie Wood views Bitcoin as a transformative force in finance, akin to the impact of the internet. Through ARK Invest's Titan app, non-accredited investors can participate in venture capital with as little as $500, democratizing access to new technologies. She also believes that artificial intelligence will boost productivity and efficiency, with companies that harness AI and vast amounts of private data like Teladoc, Exact Sciences, and Roku positioned to thrive in this evolving landscape. Wood's vision empowers individuals to shape the future by leveraging disruptive technologies to create new opportunities and level the playing field. Let's return to the interview and watch more clips to gain further insights from Cathie Wood.
If you're on Zoom and
you're right.
You're in the digital universe. If you think about the earliest manifestation, when we're trying to help people understand what NFTs are, you know, people are talking about avatars, but the first real Web3 experience was Zoom, right? So you're used to that.
The future.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Look, you're 10x, 13 trillion to 200 trillion. Doesn't that pull you in right there? And it is why we feel this movement is so important. And we feel, and I was listening to some of the commentary here, we feel that everyone needs to be a part of it. And that is why we have broken all the rules, or they're not exactly rules, but the conventions, and we have started our own public-private, dominated by private companies, venture fund that non-accredited investors for $500 can invest in. And we're doing it, talk about the digital world, we're doing it with social distribution through an app called the Titan app. So for $500, individuals who were blocked because they have the right income threshold or asset threshold, they were blocked from these 10Xers, 100Xers. Even the wealthiest people are having trouble getting into deals because that world of deal making is so small. I mean, we are able to get into deals that foundations and endowments and small institutions are not able to get into because we're doing something different. And the venture world wants to be associated. They've been criticized for not paying attention to non-accredited investors. So they are actually helping us, and we are getting into deals. But to give you a sense of how important I believe this investor base is, if I know our client base in the public world, they are non-accredited for the most part. They're the ETFs,
the base is,
so ARKK, ARKF, these are ARK's ETFs.
These are liquid funds I can get in today, get out tomorrow.
You can get in, out, you can get in, and a minute later get out, right? That's how liquid they are. As I've studied our client base, I have been struck that they know so much more about the technologies we're investing in because they read our research. We give our research away. They're grateful for it. They want opportunities, right? If you ask me who the accredited investors are when it comes to knowledge base, which is how I think this should be measured, it's our client base. It is not the institutions. It is not the high net worth individuals. It is individuals who are excited about how these technologies are going to transform our lives, how they're going to level the playing field and give everyone a shot at an amazing future. I think when people think of artificial intelligence, they have an internet mindset. What's going to be the killer app here? That's not the right question. You want to figure out how to harness AI to increase productivity, increase your efficiency. That's the first killer app. And the second killer app is really all about data. The companies with really large pools of proprietary data, as some of these companies I've just imagined.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another great newbie. In this video, Cathie would explore Bitcoin role in the monetary revolution and emphasize the creation of rules-based monetary system.
Help!
And his significance of decentralization and transparency.
Attachments चाहिए.
She highlights our commitment to Bitcoin, DeFi, digital property rights, and AI, all aim at empowering individual investor. Through cutting-edge technologies. Despite facing challenges, Wood believes
Help!
guys, if you like this type of content, then you can subscribe my channel. In this video, Cathie has discussed about Bitcoin and future market transparency, something else. If you want to know what he says, please watch the video last till the end and keep earning knowledge and gain knowledge and earn money and invest out and learn how to invest. Now I am playing a game with my random teammates. Let's watch the video. What happened? Comment below. If you like this type of content, please subscribe and keep watching my channel. Thank you guys for watching until the end.